Hello, my name is Trudy and I'm going to be taking you through your full body bar workout today. So we're going to go into a warm-up and then we're going to work the legs. Then we're going to do some work for the upper body, bicep, tricep, shoulders. And then we're going to come down to the floor and we're going to do some work for the core. So we're going to go straight into our warm-up. Before we do, first of all, just make sure that you are feeling fit and well if you're going to be doing this workout today. Make sure that you haven't got any injuries, that you are able to do the exercises and that you're going to work to your current fitness levels. If you're new to this style of workout, don't worry if you can't do every rep and if you can't do all of it. Do what you can, sit some out and then join back in as and when you need to. So make sure you've got a little bit of space. You will also need something to balance on. So you can either use the wall, you can use a dining room chair. Just make sure you've got something that you're just going to be able to just hold on to. We're going to be doing some single leg work. So if you are a little bit wobbly, that you have got something. A dining room chair is absolutely perfect. If you have it at the side of you, it's just the right height. Make sure it's a nice sturdy chair. So as I said, my name is Trudy and we will go into our warm-up. Make sure you've got some water handy. If you do need a drink at any point, take one. Don't wait for me to have a drink. If you need a drink, have one whenever you need one. Don't get dehydrated. So let's do this. So we're going to go into our warm-up. Get some music on. So we're going to start in parallel position. So parallel position, toes are facing forwards, nice and soft through your knees, and then just roll your shoulders up, back and down. So just think about your posture. Lift from the crown of your head. And now reverse these shoulder rolls. Bring it forwards. And feel that lovely stretch through your upper back. Lift through the crown of your head. Give me one more. Relax those shoulders. Now lift the heels up for 2 and down for 2. Up and down. Keeping the tummy nice and tight. And now bringing it up to the beat, single time. Lift, lower. So really important, we warm up through the feet and the ankles. Gonna get nice and warm through our calves. One more, lift and hold. Now you can either keep holding on to either your chair or whatever you're using for balance, or if you're quite strong through your core, use those core muscles to support you. Now bring down your heels, slow alternating knees, up and down, other side. So we're just moving slowly and just setting up for balance. Now can you bring opposite arm to leg? Remember, if you need to use that chair for support, that is absolutely fine. On your next one, hold. So lift up nice and tall, lengthen through your back and feel how your glute starts to work as you're balancing on that one leg. Bring it down, do the same on the other side. Now you might find you're a little bit wobbly, that is absolutely fine. It is okay to wobble. Bring it down, come onto the first side. Pick up the knee and draw me a nice figure of 8. Getting nice and mobile through the hips. Also warming up that other leg. And do the same on the other side. Figure of 8. Out, across, out, across. One more, come up onto that first leg, bring the knee up in line with your hip and lengthen your leg. Now as you lengthen, point your toe and squeeze through the front of your thigh. One more. Hinge from your hip, lift and lower. Now turn out your ankle, point your toe, and every time you lift from the outside of your ankle, squeeze your butt cheek. One more, step in, switch, extend, extend. Squeeze that quad. Great job. Same leg, take it back, turn out, lift with the outside edge of the ankle. Feel how that instantly switches on your glute muscle. One more of these. Step in, bring up those heels and just hold. One arm comes up, relax that shoulder. Balance challenge, bring up the opposite arm as well. Lower, lift, lower and lift. Take your time, and if you're just too wobbly, just hold on. Now heels down, hips go back, arms go forward. So this is a Pilates squat. Now when you squat, your hips go back. We're going to add on that calf raise. Hips go back, heels come up, lifts, lower, nice and controlled. Hips go back, heels lift and reach, and we'll do a couple more of those. So the reason why we're doing this Pilates squat is I want to show you the difference between a squat and a plie. As we squat, the hips go back. Now push the hips back, lengthen your back, and bring up your arms. This leg is going to tap back, out, in, out, in. So all the work is through this hip. Point and tap. Now switch. Feel that little bit of heat now through those thighs. Fabulous. And step it in. This knee, bring it up. Give it a nice big hug. Lift the chest. So one glute is getting a stretch, one glute is being switched on. Switch sides, bring up the knee, give it a hug. And remember, if you're wobbly, one hand on your chair or whatever you are using for balance today. Bring it down. Keeping feet hip distance apart. Tuck in the chin and very, very slowly roll down into a forward fold. So your knees are soft, let the arms feel heavy and just hang down. Back feels lovely and long. You've got a lovely stretch coming through the back of the body. Pull the belly in, keep the chin tucked in and slowly, slowly roll yourself up. Bring down your shoulders. Fabulous. So we're worn, raring to go. Grab yourself a quick drink if you need one. We're going to go into our first block. So we're going to focus on the lower body first. If you are using a dining room chair, if you face the chair and just have your hands lightly on the top of it, as if it was a ballet bar. So facing the chair with your hands lightly on top. I'm going to use my fireplace. So we're going to start in parallel position. So your toes are facing forward, hand lightly on whatever you're using support, and bring up your heels. Now your back is nice and long, your shoulders are down. Nice and tight through your tummy. Nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And here we go. We go down for 2 and up for 2 and down and up. So your knees and your toes track. And notice now that my hips aren't going back. So when we squat, our hips go back. When we plie, it's like we are sliding down a wall. This is our parallel plie. Now speeding this up, single time, down and up, down and up. So the hips aren't pushing back. Triple pulse, 1, 2, 3, lift tall, 1, 2, 3, lift up nice and tall, keep those heels high. And if you need to pop them down and stretch, you can at any point. So our back stays long, our shoulders are relaxed. Getting a little bit of heat through those calves, through those quads. One more. Stay down, hold. Make sure that you're not holding your breath. So nice deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Oh, feeling that. Up for 2, down for 2. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. One more time. Down, hold. Now balance challenge. Can you let go? Can you just use your core muscles to support you? Now bring up those arms. Lengthen, make sure your shoulders are away from your ears, so try not to bring the shoulders up. Great job, everyone. Can you get a little bit lower? And then up to standing. How high can you reach? How long can you make yourself? Your tummy is nice and tight. Don't forget to breathe. And bring it down. Well done. Step 1 foot back, heel into the floor, bring your body weight forward and release through that calf and through that Achilles. Step in, do the same on the other side. So step it back, lean forward. If at any point you need to stretch out those calves, go for it. Great job. Right, we're going to bring the heels together into first position. Now heels are together, bum is tucked, wrap the inner thighs. So get that wrapping through the inner thighs. Lift the heels up as they come apart, kiss them together, down for 2. Squeeze the inner thighs, come up. Good job. So remember, we're sliding up and down that wall. Hips aren't going back. Keep it going, do 4 more. Draw that diamond shape with your thighs, and every time you come up, imagine zipping. So down, zip up. Now some singles. Down, squeeze, down, squeeze. Great job. Add the pulse. 1, 2, 3, together. 1, 2, 3, together. Fabulous. 4 more times. So these small pulses create quite a big burn through the thighs. Don't worry if you can't do all of it. 1 more. And then we're going to drop and hold. So hold. If you can, let go. Just use your core to keep you balanced. If you can't, hand on your chair. Thighs together, heels down. Plie in first with those heels down. Get that stretch. Oh, that feels nice through those calves. Now lift back up, bring the heels together again. Zip through the inner thighs. We're going to start with the outside leg. We're going to move from first to second. Together, out, in, out. Great job. Do the same on the other side. In, out, in, out. Second position, down and up with the heels raised. So we've just got a small step out in second. Now we add a pulse. Now if the pulse is too much pressure, keep doing those singles. Great job. And pop those heels down. Well done. Give the ankles a couple of circles each side. And then do a couple more on the other side. Good job, everyone. Fabulous job. Right. Take your weight onto your inside leg. Sink down. Outside leg. Point, tap, point. So we've got a half squat through this thigh. The hip is slightly back and you're going to feel it just here. Same thing but faster. Try and avoid bouncing. You're going to feel this this leg feel very warm. Switch inside leg, so the leg that's closest to what you're using for support. Nice and slow. Now we add the speed. Whoo! Got a nice little sweat on now. And hold. Bring the heels up, back in parallel position. Lift the heels. Bend the knees. Hold. Now lower both of the heels. Lower and lift. High. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Keep going. Heels go down, heels come up, heels come down, heels come up. We're going to do that one more time. The heels are going to stay up and we pulse. Really small movements now, really small. Down and up, knees and toes are forwards. Tummy is tight. If you don't need to hold on, let go. And hold. Don't forget to smile and sink a little lower. Oh, hello quads. Great job, everyone. Come up. Heel down. Outside leg, one to the side, one to the back. Out, back. Out, point, point back. Stretch this leg, keep this knee bent. On the beat, speed. Oh, feeling that now. One more time, other side, slow it down. Point out and back. And out. And back. And out. And back. Out. Add the speed. Out, back. Great job. Oh, my legs are warm. And come up. bring the heel forward, push back your hip. Get a lovely stretch through the back of the thigh. Step it in, do the same on the other side, heel down. Take those hips back. Stretch it out. Oh, that feels nice. So we're going to go into some lunge work next. Grab yourself a quick drink. If you need to just circle the ankles again, go for it. So we're going to go into some lunge work, and then we're going to come into some wide second work, and then we're going to use our weights and do some arm work as well. So we'll start by taking the outside leg. Big step back, back heel is up, and we lunge down and up. So your hips and your shoulders are square facing forwards. Triple pulse, 1, 2, 3, lift. Now again, pulses are quite challenging. If you've not done a great deal of lunges before, you might find that you're better to stick with a single. We've got 4 more sets of 3. Drive up through the front heel. Great job. Now drop and hold. So don't do anything. The knees toward the floor, the front heel is down. Oh, got some heat now. We're going to go for 16 continuous pulses. 16, 15, 14, 13, keep going. If the pulses are too much, remember a single lunge is absolutely fine. Oh, give those legs a shake. Switch leg. Big long step back. Back heel off the floor, pushing through that front heel. Off we go. Down and up. Down and up. Easy singles. And if you want to do more singles when we do the pulses, go for it. Add the triple. 1, 2, 3, big push through your front heel. Now the more you push through this front heel, the more you're going to activate through that glutes. Drive it up, do it again. Ah, lovely warm legs. And again. Drop and stop, hold. Don't do anything. Just get down through those legs. Tummy nice and tight. Remember, if you struggle for balance, just keep one hand holding on. Pulse now. 16. Keep pulsing. Oh, good job. Give those legs a quick shake. Brilliant work. So, some basic lunge work. We're going to repeat that again, but for a little bit more intensity on the next block. So round 1, our front heel was on the floor and our back heel was up. This round, we're going to keep that front heel up, down, up. So notice how both heels are raised. So we're back working that first leg. Triple pulse or shaking. Drive up, triple pulse. Keep it going. If it gets too much, now your calf has now got to work harder. Now that front heel is up. Not only that, but your core has now got to work harder because you're balancing on less. So it is a challenge, but we can do it. Down and hold. Both heels are high. Tight through that core. Come on. Just relax those shoulders and don't forget to smile and breathe. Oh, my legs are quivering. 16, pulse. Remember, if needed, heel is down. Oh, this bites. Ouch! Right, release those ankles. One side is done, but we need to do the other side. Step the foot back. Raise up both of those heels. Hit me with your singles. Down and up. Are you going to hold on? Or are you going to take that core challenge and balance? Squeeze your core tight. It will keep you balanced. Triple. 1, 2, 3. The stronger your core muscles, the easier you will find balance. Give you some more. 3. You might find that you're stronger in one leg than the other. Drop and hold. Smile and breathe. Tight through your core, relax through your shoulders. Ignore the burning through your thighs. It means they're getting stronger. Now add the pulse. 16. Come on, stay with it. We can do this. Shake it off. I love a lunge. Right. Circle those ankles. Grab yourself a quick tipple. So we're going to step into a wide second position now. So before we pick our weights up, we need to make sure that our shoulders are nice and warm. So we're going to do some shoulder work without any weights, and then we're going to grab the weights. So we're going to take our feet out. So we started in first, then we went to second. Now we step wider than second, tuck under, down and up, down. Now your hips are coming down toward the floor. They are not pushing back. Remember, when we squat, our hips go back. We're not squatting, we are doing a plie. Plie means to bend, so we're just bending the knees, pushing out the knees, working inner thighs and glutes. Circle arms up and arms down. Big reach. Hold. Now bring your elbows down and up. Now we're just getting warm through our back and our shoulders. So we're squeezing through the lats. Down, pulse, pulse. Now as you bring your elbows down, can you feel your back muscles activate? Now bring it up, forearms stacked, and as we pulse, just push, push, push. Change the hand that's on top and just keep getting those shoulders nice and warm. This side, lift the heel and press up the arm. So we're going to do these exercises with the weight. We're just setting it up without the weight, so we know what we're going to be doing when we add the weights. Other side. Reach up. If it's too much to add the heel lift, you could just keep the heel down. Now let's do both arms together. Heels up, arms up. So as the heels lift, Don't forget to squeeze as you come down. Hold, pulse. So don't let your shoulders pull up towards your ears. Keep them down. Bring your heels down. Bring your elbows out and have your fingertips to your temples. Now slowly push out the knees. Imagine you're sliding down that wall. Alternating crunch. Side, center, side, center. Great job. Just on this side, down, up. Get some work through those obliques. Now on the other side. Don't have to be lying down on a mat to work that waist. Come up. Loosen off the shoulders, just give me a couple of rolls. Keep those feet moving. And then we're going to extend out the arms. Oh, move my ornament. And we're going to circle. Didn't think this out very well this morning. Circle your arms forwards slowly. Controlled circles, tight through your core. And already, hopefully, your shoulders are starting to feel warmer. Reverse that circle, back, back. Great job. One more, and bring them down. Right, we're going to come into a repeater. So we're going to sink down into our hips, bring up our arms, so we're starting from a chair position. This leg, we take it back, down. So we extend the leg and the arms, so we keep the elbows in and we squeeze, squeeze. Switch the tapping leg back, and back, and back. Heart rate comes up slightly as well as we take the arms over the head. Come on to the first leg. Pull your belly in, hinge forwards, and lengthen your arms. Now you can get chest parallel to the floor, or if you need to, you can be a little higher and you have your tiptoe down for balance. Great job. Switch legs. Soften the knees. Hinge. Now as you hinge, draw the belly in. Core is working hard. Stretch, lengthen, hold. Point that toe, chest to the floor. Or your option, all you're looking for is a nice long stretch. This is slightly harder because it's more balance and it's working deeper into your leg. Come up. Oh, good job everyone. Quick tipple. And we can grab our weights. So I have got a couple of light dumbbells. So they're just small light dumbbells. You don't want too much weight when you're doing this style of workout. So definitely keep the weights light because the reps are quite high. Just gonna shift across slightly. Right, a bit more room now. Right, so we're gonna pick up our weights, one in each hand. And if you haven't got dumbbells, go and grab either 2 bottles of water, so 2 water bottles, or two tins of beans. Just make sure they're the same weight. Right, we're going to stand, we're going to row up and down. So we're going to lead with our elbows, lengthen through our back. Let's get some work into the shoulders. They're warm now. Now, can we add on a heel raise? So as we lift up, the heels are coming up. Great job. Nice and steady through that core. Now, if you find when you bring up your heels, you're doing this and all that's happening is you're coming forward, just keep the heels down. Now we're going to speed it up. Row, drop. So it's more work for the calves and the core, but here is absolutely great. Now we're going to hinge and lift. Eyes are forwards, Romanian deadlift. Hinge from the hip. Now take the weight on one leg and do that on one leg. Same leg again. Really getting some work into that glute. And it's much harder than it looks. We're going to do 4 more. If you need to, just keep your toe on the floor. So long as you're getting that hinge from your hips. So you want that hinge and lift. Switching legs, hinge and lift. If you're feeling strong today, don't tap the floor. Keep the foot off. And again, you will find that you are stronger on one side than the other. Single leg deadlift. Great move for runners. Into standing. Bicep curl. So your elbows are in, your chest is lifted, your tummy is nice and tight. Avoid doing this. That is going to hurt your back. So everything stays tight and still. So we're just getting a nice bit of heat through those biceps. You'll see why next. Now bring the elbows in, open and close. Open, opposite arm on top. Open, close. One more time, whatever hand is on the top, keep it there. Now, the top hand, completely relax it and use your bottom hand to push it up. So one arm is completely floppy and that opposite arm, you are using your bicep, and about now you should feel that nice little burn through your bicep. Switch the hand that's on top and push, push, push. Small movements. Oh, great job. Now we can't do the bicep without doing the tricep. So bring the arms to your side, push back your hips, lengthen through your back, pull your belly in and keep your elbows up high. Now as you take the weight back, squeeze through the back of your arm. So we're setting it up nice and slow because I want you to really control the movements and avoid just swinging your arms. So you don't want to swing the arms. Squeeze. Singles. Now when you go to the singles, keep the control. Squeeze the back of the arm. Hold. Pulse. Pulse. Now these are light weights, but I can feel my tricep. bring it down. Ooh, little wiggle, hands by your side. Soften your knees. Side to side. Side bends. Just relaxes through those shoulders. One more on each side. Now bring your arms forwards and down. So just in line with the shoulder. Again, it's a controlled movement. We are not doing this. We're not swinging through our hip. Speed it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Now make sure now that you do not hold your breath. Relax your shoulders, squeeze your bum and keep your tummy tight. Bring the arms down, side raise, slow. Out for 2, in for 2. Singles for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holds. Breathe and smile. Now, how heavy have these dumbbells suddenly got? It's like they've doubled in size. Bring the elbows up, press, press, press. Keep the elbows up nice and high to keep the isolation in your shoulders. Now, one leg, same arm. Press and lunge. Now, if this is just too much for your shoulders, hands by your side is fine. We're doing 16 on each side. You've got 4 more to go. 3, 2, step, change. Now your challenge is to keep that other elbow up. It is amazing how heavy a light dumbbell can feel. You've got 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll your shoulders. If you need to put the weights down, that's absolutely fine. We've got one more block. We're going to come back into our wide second position. Row, so elbows are coming up. Should definitely have some warmth through those shoulders now. So as your knees go out, your elbows come up. The weights are close to your body. Your elbows are leading. Take both weights in one hand and row and lift the heel. Row, lift. So one side of the body is working harder. Hold, bring the arm. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Change hands, lift. Back to the row with the calf raise. If it's too much with both of the weights, just use one or none. Heel stays down. Lift, lift. Every single muscle in your body is working. One in each hand. Let the arms relax and pulse that plie. Great job. Hold. Add in the row with the plie, pulse, hold. Now, up, drop, press, up. Big press through your heels, come on. Heart rate is going to come up slightly again. Now, balance challenge. Who doesn't love a balance challenge? Lift the heels. Lift, 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 lift. Lift, hold the weights up, bend. Heels are high, legs are shaking. Don't forget to smile and breathe. Oh, step it in. Give those legs a quick shake. Back to the triceps. Clasp the hands together. Squeeze in your elbows and find the back of your neck. Down, up, down, up. Good, good, good. And now, little pulses, pulse, pulse. Really small movements is all you need. Keeping the range small, keeping the elbows in. And bringing it down, well done. Pop your weights to one side. Give the shoulders a quick release. And grab yourself a mat. So, here we go. Gonna come on down to our core work. There we go. Right, just restart my playlist. It's only a 45-minute playlist, so here we go. Well done, everyone. So we're going to start on all fours. So you're going to have your knees under your hips and just pop your hands directly under your shoulders. So your back is nice and straight. So this is called tabletop position, okay? So we're here. We're not sagging, dipping through the hips, but equally we're not letting the head sag and up, hang. We're nice and tight through our core. Now from this tabletop position, we're gonna bring up one leg, point your toe, and get a nice long straight line. Now staying square through your hips and your shoulders, can you lengthen and reach the other arm? So we're opposite arm to opposite leg. We've got a nice long reach. Now bring it in, do the same on the other side. So start with the leg. And then when you feel you've got enough balance, bring out the arm. And then bring that hand in. Now we're going to do some more work for the triceps. I'll turn so you can see me better. From that tabletop position into a box tricep press. So your elbows are coming back and your forearms are coming down to the floor. Now if this feels too easy, you need to take your knees back so you're in a 3/4 position and shift your weight forwards more. We're going to keep those going. down, up. Now you should definitely be feeling the back of your arms right now. Now push back your hips, take the pressure off those wrists, just lengthen. So you've got a lovely stretch through your back and there's no pressure through that wrist. Fabulous. When you are ready, now you can come back to the tabletop position. So at the moment my knees are under my hips, or you can step the knees back, shift the weight forward, draw the belly into that 3/4 position, or if you are able to, up onto those toes. Nice long straight back, shoulders away from ears. And again, make sure that you are breathing. Do not hold your breath. This is hard enough as it is without holding your breath. A little bit more walk for the shoulders and also for your core. Now lift up your hips and then walk your heels in. Lift them off the floor, lift the tailbone, and now press your chest toward your thighs. Now can you take your heels a little closer to the floor? Oh, feel that lovely stretch. Lovely stretch through those hamstrings. This is called your calf stretch position. Those of you that do yoga will know this as down dog. Now we're going to lift the heels, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. We're going to do 4 more. Lower. How are those shoulders? And take it down. Now we're going to lower the hips back down. We're going to come back into our strong high plank position. Working that core again. Plus finishing off those shoulders. Nice natural breathing pattern. And drop the knees, push back into that child's pose. Take the pressure off of the wrist. Nice deep breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Now as you bring your hips back up, you've got the option to keep this knee down and then step this foot forwards, hand outside, foot outside of your hand. If you can, tuck under the back toe, straighten that back leg. How nice does that stretch feel? Hold it here. Oh, that's lovely. Step that foot back and then take the other leg in. Great job. Take it back, drop the knees, bring those knees back underneath your hips. Back into that strong tabletop position. Now, arch through the back, drop the head. And now lift that eye gaze forward and hollow. And do that again into your cat-cow. Bring it up. And bring the eye gaze forward. We're going to do this twice more. Last one. Great job. Sink back into your child's pose. This time, take one arm, slide it under that armpit and just hold. And now do the same on the other side. Twist it under. And then lift up the chest. Now, pick a leg, it doesn't matter which leg. Take it to the side and have your toe facing forwards and just bring your weight down. Lovely stretch through that inner thigh. Oh, that feels nice. That leg that was to the side, pop it forward and then push back your hips and bring your toe towards you. Lovely stretch through the back of the leg and then push forwards and then push through your hip and bring your back arm over and give that tricep a stretch. And switch sides. Do the same on the other side. Foot to the side, toe facing forwards and take it back. Lovely inner thigh stretch. And now bring that leg forwards. Take it back. Oh, lovely hamstring stretch. Shift that weight forward, pushing through your hip flexor. And then just on those knees, hands in the small of your back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And now chin in, round off the upper back. Nice upper back stretch. And then relax those shoulders. Pop your hands down, tuck under your toes, lift the tailbone up, walk your hands in, soften both of your knees and just let those arms feel heavy. Slowly roll up. Give the shoulders a roll. We're going to finish where we started with good posture. And now forwards. And then just lastly, bring the arm across. Take the hand not on the joint, to the side of the joint. Both of the shoulders are away from the ears, and then on the other side. Well done, everyone. Put your hands together. I hope you enjoyed the workout. You are now going to enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you stay hydrated. If you need to take longer to stretch, feel free to stretch a little longer. Take on some water. Well done.